Hey guys, it is Briar Trout here and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So hello, I haven't made a full-length video in quite a minute, but I'm sure you guys have been seeing all my little shorts that I've been posting. But I'm here in my new apartment. My boyfriend and I, well, my boyfriend moved in early on this summer and then I moved in pretty much a couple weeks after BriarFest. But as you guys know, I didn't end up taking my whole entire collection because there was no way that that would be fitting in this apartment. But I did get to bring about 50 horses. So I wanted to show you guys who I ended up deciding to bring. So we are going to be doing an apartment collection tour. Also, just saying this right now, we just got a new kitten. Well, she's not really a kitten. She's over 8-year-old, but kitten to us. And she likes to just scream and run like she just did right now. Do you want to say hi? That's Mabel. This is our Miss Mabel. She's having some little eye issues right now, but don't worry, we just took her to the vet to take care of that. But isn't she absolutely adorable? And yeah, she's been such a little joy and loving her life. She also likes to make a lot of noise, so don't mind that. But yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna be doing a little collection tour showing you guys who I ended up bringing. I know a lot of people were curious which models exactly I ended up picking. I still cannot believe some of the models that I left home because I truly am at the point in my collection that I really love every single model. So having to leave some behind was pretty hard. But pretty much I wanted to bring my show string because I'm actually showing at the end of September, which I'm really excited about. So I guess this is also a little sneak peek at my show string. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm actually gonna start over here at my little nighttime bed stand table thing. This is a little classic that I picked up at an antique store that's close by to me. And the cool thing about her is that she's missing an eye. She's from, I think this model was produced from 1973 to 1991. I could be wrong on that, but somewhere in that time era. And she came in a mare, stallion, and foal set, but the stallion was also there. But I just really wanted her because her eye was so cool. I know I've been showing her off a lot, but I never have luck when it comes to finding cool things at antique stores, Briar-wise, so I was very excited. I also have these, don't mind the little duck. I also have these two just hanging out on our dresser. This guy is from BriarFest 2022. He was one of the general admission stablemates. And then this is just a little mini Winnie that I like having around. She was one of the chase pieces. And we just got some other random stuff and some Taylor Swift confetti. I got Speak Now merch. Ryan got me some for my birthday. Speak Now Taylor's version, obviously. And then, a little Squishmallow. Okay, let's get on to the horses. Okay, so starting above my shelves, I have my new in-box Brevoort 54. I'm debating whether or not I want to take him out or not. He honestly looks to be in pretty good condition. I have pretty much every single celebration horse for in-box for every BriarFest that I've ever been to. I think the only one I'm missing is 2020 because I only ended up buying one ticket and I took that guy out of the box. But yeah, I don't know. This guy obviously has a very big place in my heart because he was the event model for the first BriarFest that I ever worked. But I honestly might just try and buy another one next BriarFest and just keep this guy nice in the box. Then I have Sunday Silence. He's just a cool thoroughbred. I have a lot of thoroughbreds, so it was very hard deciding who I was gonna kind of bring with me because it's only 3 horses per breed class. And I had a lot of thoroughbreds to pick from. But I decided that I wanted to do some variety because I know that judges have their preferences with molds, and I know that there's a lot of cigar lovers, and this Sunday Silence is really nice, so excited to see how he does. Okay, then we'll start with this little column first. So I have my Oopsie Bridget, as I like to call her. She has the cool little extra or missing marking. Then her full it's like Bell something, I don't remember. But Applejack, Amber, and then some little foals and a stablemate I'm going to really try and remember all these horses' names, but you guys know I am not the best at remembering names, but considering they're so, like, I think that this isn't even, I think it's like a quarter, a little more, probably like a third of my collection maybe, so I should know who these are. But this guy is a custom Totilas by Gallifrey Equestrian Customs, and his name is Hiccup. Then I have Landler from last year's Briarfest in a gloss. He's a Briarfest special run. Then I have the Kel Surprise Matte Appaloosa. Jeez. Then I have Zenyatta, who's just a older regular run, I believe from like around 2015 times. Then we have Violetia, who was a Briarfest store special from this year, and my absolute favorite store special probably ever. Then we have Foiled again in the glossy version. I believe in Briarfest 2019, they re-released him as a store special in gloss, so I really like this guy. I just love myself glossy bays, and he is gorgeous, and I just have a special place in my heart for standardbreds. Then I have one little stablemate thoroughbred, again trying to get a variety of thoroughbreds because I have an entire like walking thoroughbred conga, which this is not even half of the ones that I have. I think I have around like 10 or 15 back at home, and I have 5 here with me. I have these 4 and then one. Oh no, my god, no, I have 4, 5, 6, I have 7 with me. God, I can't count. 3 of them are customs, and here are the 4 OFs that I brought. So I have a little unicorn. This guy, I think, these are all like Briarfest specials in some way. This guy was from the Best of Briarfest 2018, maybe. This guy was a single day or general admission stablemate. And I think that this guy might have been a general admission stablemate too. Oh wait, no, he was the Best of Briarfest horse too. So this is the only single day, or not single day, general admission. I can never get that correct. Then we are down to my little Arabian shelf. I decided to do this because why not? So I have Shalimar, who is a connoisseur horse. I have Glossy Sierra Rose, who is a Briarfest, I want to say 2019 maybe? I cheated and looked at her belly. It was 2018, but this was a glossy matte split, and I got a glossy. Then I have Ganache, who is from 2015 Briarfest, a beautiful special run, one of my favorites from that year. And then this adorable little G1 Arabian stablemate. Then we have a little quarter horse shelf going on here. So I have one little quarter horse stablemate who always places super well for me, like has placed at Briarfest multiple times, so I love that little stablemate. Then I have Checkers, who also, he got second for me at Briarfest in 2022, so I'm excited to see how he shows at a normal show. Then we have Harley D Zip, Champagne Toast, who is a Briarfest special run from 2014, I want to say. And then my little shrinky Black Horse Ranch Adios in the little cool vintage dapple gray. And then down here to my Andalusians, we have the glossy surprise horse from Briarfest 2019. That sounds right. In like the little champagne glossy color. And then just the bay. It was like I found him in the Briar store in I think 2017. But again, this guy shows so well for me. He is so cool. He was just like one of the warehouse finds. But he is like one for me at Briarfest, I believe. Yeah, at Briarfest, or in like his place multiple times at Briarfest. Super cool horse. Okay, then we are back up here, and you guys actually get to take a first look because I have yet to show off this horse yet. I just picked him up from a friend who lives around the area that I moved to, so that was cool. But we'll go to her first. This is one of the Stablemate Club horses, like from the earlier days of the Stablemate Club. Coco, I think is her name. Or is that the name I gave her? I'm not sure. We have the black and white Hamilton surprise horse from this year in matte. This guy was my favorite variation this year, so I was really bummed that I didn't get him, and I wasn't able to find anybody to trade, but it's fine. I do like the horse that I also got that I'll show you guys in a second that you could definitely already see. But I just love this guy. He had the briar colors in his mane, and I just love a simple, you know, black and white standardbred. Just so pretty. Then we have Lafayette, who I just freaking love this horse. He's so cool. I just love dark glossy horses, and he's just stunning. And then here was the other surprise horse that I got. I actually ended up trading him, but he's a glossy buckskin Tobiano. Is that the name? I am the worst with colors, but we'll just go with that. But another one of my top 3 favorite color variations, so I was happy to find somebody to trade for him. He was really cool. We're going to Bristol, who is a Premier Club model. Then we have my glossy surprise horse from BriarFest 2020. That sounds right. In the Rainbow Appaloosa variation, my absolute favorite variation, and probably my favorite surprise horse that I own and will ever own. And then we have Araba from this year's BriarFest in the variation that she came in. This girl is absolutely stunning, and she's so cool. I can't wait to see how she shows. I was having trouble finding a breed for her. I can't remember if I actually found one. I think I did. I think I definitely did, but you know, very cool horse. Let me just have a little stable meet from last year's BriarFest. Yeah, last year it was German. He has the German colors in his mane. You guys can see it on this side a little bit. But he was just one of the general admission stablemates. A little pony shelf going on here. So I have Persimmon, who was a web special from the Berry Pony series. This was the first web special that I ever bought, and she's super cool. I absolutely love her. Then we have a custom of my first pony, whose name was Bo. He has all the cool graying. This is another custom by Gallifrey Equestrian Customs. This horse is so detailed, just with all the graying and little markings down to his little horseshoes. He is so nice and encapsulates my pony so well, and I love having him in my collection. And we have Glossy Astrid, who was a premier model from, I want to say, 2021. That sounds right. I got her at BriarFest last year. She wasn't on my radar, but she was just super cool and super pretty, so I had to bring her home. And then we have Rapunzel, who was a BriarFest special run from last year, one of the little ponies. She's so adorable. I love her. And then I can't remember if this is a best of BriarFest horse. I think it was one of the best of BriarFest horses from last year. Then I have my little custom and resin shelf. So I don't even know where to start. But we'll start over here. This is Meadowlark, who is a custom by Queen Avie May. Then we have a Moxie resin, who is sculpted by Sarah Rose, and I had her painted by Kingston Studios. Then I have a little custom of my old horse. Her name was Paisley. She's not dead. Paisley, and she was done by, I believe, Wild Horse Studios. Then I have a little custom Andalusian. I'm not sure of the artist. And then I have my 3 other walking thoroughbred customs. And I think I actually have another custom or 2 back at home. But this first one up here is a resculpt. I believe that it was resculpted by Erica, who's, oh my god, I don't know what her studio name is. She's like Performance Fanatic on Instagram. And then painted by Kingston Studios. I believe it was like a collaborative deal, but I honestly don't remember. It was over a year ago, and apparently I forgot. And then I'm not sure who these 2 are painted by. So, yeah. And then I have a full, I'm blanking on her resin name right now. If somebody in the comments wants to let me know, because I would actually love to remember that. But I'm pretty sure her, name that she's nanned with is Springtime something. Oh wait, I think the name might be Springtime Philly, but I don't know. I think her show name is Springtime Lily, but we'll see. I need to take a closer look. But she's super cool. She's a textured resin, which I know people aren't really big fans of, but I really love this horse. I think she's so adorable, and I believe I got her for under $100, and finding resins, especially at a traditional scale, it was pretty cool. And then I have another custom by Kingston Studios. You could tell I'm a pretty big fan of her work, and this is just a little Glen custom. Then we are down here to my decorator shelf. Blue decorator specifically. Obviously, I have my rainbow up top, but I have this little guy who was just the stablemate from last year's Briarfest on one of the store specials. Then I have Prince of Chiz, whatever. I never say his name right, and somebody always corrects me. But he was a Briarfest special run from 2012 or 2014, can't remember. And we have another Briarfest surprise horse from last year. This was the blue Wedgwood variation, my absolute favorite variation from that year. We have Odyssey. He's some sort of special run. Not like crazy limited or anything, but a really cool horse on the American Saddlebred mold. Then we have Julep and Pim, who are, I think, from 2018 Briarfest. Yeah, because it was off to the races. So wait, that would be 2019 actually. Whatever the one the off to the races one was. Yeah, just an adorable little mare and foal set. And then we have Cheerio from Briarfest 2012. Yes, definitely 2012. That's when the British invasion was. But she's super cool. I just have I don't know why, I was like obsessed with this horse a few years ago. I was just like, I need to have her, and I am so right for that because she's so gorgeous, and I can't wait to see how she shows. All right, we're down to the last column of shelves. I know it's not that long. It probably has taken me a long time to get through them because I feel like I'm talking a lot. But another Briarfest General Admission stablemate from last year. Then we have my one and only Copper Fox. This is the Connemara mare, in just the gray. She's really stunning. I only got to show her once, but when I did show her, she got reserve champion in the pony division, so I'm really excited to see how she shows again, and if Copper Foxes are still doing really well in the show ring. Then I have Sergeant Reckless, just the Bay Knibbit count. I think it's just like a regular run. I think this one's name is Addie. It was a, what's it called? From the Stablemate Club. She's really cute. Then I have Ben Nevis, who was a Briarfest 2020 volunteer model. I have the original Flash. Oh my god, Straight Bet, who's from Briarfest 2018. Oh my goodness, I keep on like mixing up my Briarfest years. Oh, okay, 2018 was Back to the Races. 2019 was Horse Heroes. I keep on mixing them up. Oh well. This is another Briarfest stablemate from last year, one of the general admission horses. Then we have Pluto, who I believe is from 2012, a single day stablemate when they were still single day stablemates, so I'm right in that. Then we have a Briarfest surprise horse from Briarfest 2020. She was in the Gazelle mold, and I got the Palomino matte variation. I actually bought her secondhand, but I was kind of happy because I didn't absolutely love all the variations, but I did get my favorite one. Then we have Milky Way, who is a Briar Web special. And then Lady C. This girl was my grail since basically I started collecting. So when I was able to find her in box for like $85, it was the greatest day. She is a store special from, I want to say 2014. That sounds right. Then I have Epona, yeah, that sounds right, from Briarfest 2020. Then I have my little vintage Missouri Foxtrotter. I got him new in box at an antique store. He was a really cool find, or she was a really cool find. Nope, it was he. And I honestly forgot this guy's name. I can't believe that. But he's on the Wyatt mold, and I think he was a Briarfest special run from last year, and he was a 50-50 split, and I got the variation that I liked, so very happy about that. Another little G1 stablemate. Glossy Diana from Briarfest 2019. I need to look at all of them. I'm doing so bad at this. I keep on mixing up the years. And then I have Impress Me Shannon, who I think it wasn't a regular run. I think it was like a collector's choice model. Another little G1 stablemate. Argyle, who was a flagship model from 2015 or 2017, maybe 2016, who knows. And then we are ending it off with Vahana, a BrarFest 2017 special run. Okay guys, we are done with the collection tour. If you guys do want to see the rest of my collection, make sure to go check out one of my past collection videos. Those are all up to date. Pretty much any model that I've bought in since then is here with me, so you guys would have seen them in this collection tour. But I hope that you guys enjoyed taking a closer look at my collection and seeing who I ended up bringing with me. I'm gonna try and vlog when I go to my little model horse show, so that should be really exciting. And yeah, I keep on making little shorts, so always look out for those. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like if you did, subscribe if you want some more model horse content in your life, and comment whatever you want. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later, and most importantly, stay fabulous. Bye guys!